Thank you for stopping by to visit us on our webpage. I'm Charles Wheeler, the president of the Neighborhood House. Let me just give you just a little overview of the Neighborhood House. The Neighborhood House was founded in 1909, and it was under the leadership and direction of the Reverend John McGann. Mr. McGann, Reverend McGann, felt as though the neighborhood house, or the community itself, which represented the panhandle of Columbus, Ohio, having individuals coming in from all different walks of life within the community. The language barriers, the educational difficulties that they were encountering, the socioeconomic positions that they found themselves in that were not as favorable as other areas, that the Reverend McGann felt that something needed to be done about it. So he, in conjunction with the St. Paul's Episcopal Church, founded the Neighborhood House. The Neighborhood House was founded to take care of three significant areas, address three significant areas. They are poverty, health, and education. Poverty, health, and education were the three areas of concentration. And you know, back in 1923, they had bought a building and they received their first grant from Community Chest, which is now United Way. As a matter of fact, the Neighborhood House is a charter member of United Way. Well, as time went on and as time continued on, it began to expand its programs as it related to those three significant areas: poverty, health, and education. In the 1940s and 50s, the neighborhood began to change, and different groups of people began to move into the neighborhood, primarily minority, black in particular. At that time, daycare centers were started so that we could educate our children, educate the children of the community, and etc. And it went on through the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. The leader came about, Billy Brown. And maybe some of you may be aware of Billy Brown, a noted social worker who headed up the Neighborhood House. And her and the leadership of the Neighborhood House dealt with model cities and low-income housing, trying to help people within the community. And now it's 2014, and I have the distinct honor and pleasure to be here here at the Neighborhood House to serve this community. One of the greatest honors that could be bestowed upon anyone is to be placed in an organization that is no longer a settlement house in our minds, but an institution in this community. And what an honor it is to serve. We're doing things with education, pre-K, and working with United Way and others in that area. We're doing things in drug and alcohol and moving into mental health. We're doing things for senior citizens with respect to transportation and programs and computer literacy. We're working with our children in after-school programs to educate them as it relates to being a supplement to what they receive in school and in life from their homes. The Neighborhood House is the beacon of light for the community on the Near East Side, and we're excited to be here to serve. We ask that you join us and help us serve the people of this community.